So now we can never go home even though we literally rift jumped to home. Come on now. Totems or shields now? Okay, cool. Yes, hated bro, yes. Ada is the AI assistant in the old game. Yes, I believe so. Verification for Mars, terrain analysis is inconsistent, EM spectrum is inconsistent, isotopic analysis is partial. This is not Mars. I'm sorry, Dr. Soleil, the jump was a success, but we did not arrive at Mars. Scans of the surrounding terrain show structures, but they're inconsistent with known engineering. They're similar but not identical to structures found at the previous world. If you would like to try again, attempting jump drive restart incomplete. Well then, select rematerialization coordinates. Oh, so we can just jump in wherever we want to. Interesting. Okay, so we have a new toy at the bottom here, which I probably need to run to. Also, there are pipes, which concern me. Pipes would generally indicate that there is a relatively significant amount of creep that's going to just be randomly dropping into this zone here, which means I probably need to go close. We're gonna go with the high ground, I think. Yeah, that seems safe. And that's anti-creep. That's gotta be. Gotta be anti-creep. So we're gonna go down here. Probably anti-creep emitter is going to be the technology that we pick up this time around. So let's just go ahead and drop on in here. It looks like there is a small amount of inconsistency either with terrain height or... Oh, it just has to touch an edge, and then if it's jumping more than 2 floors down, it has to overlap one. Fascinating. I may actually need a cannon down here. Oh, we got mortars as well. Cool. Cool. Both the collector and the relays have limited vertical reach. Yeah. That is what I am seeing here. What about the pyramid thing? I didn't activate it last time around, which I hope does not come back to haunt me. Enemy of great remains, great danger. Mortar of power must now. Nullify module, corrupt error. Praise be the founders. Not Farsight, now not Mars. Creeper, a great enemy, and a new mortar weapon. I should have stayed in bed. Alright, we're gonna build... Oh, I should not build a couple of mortars. Hold up a minute. How do we cancel? Destroy? Is there a hotkey? I'm sure that there is, but I haven't found it yet. We're gonna build 1 mortar, 1 cannon, and hope that I actually have enough energy to do the thing. Maybe I do, maybe I don't. I don't think I do. And there's my storage gone. Yay! I have 1 generation with a 4.9 deficit. Hoorah! You should see mine. It's bad. It's really bad. Yeah, well, here, we're gonna destroy that one because I don't want to be wasting money on that while we're still ramping our production. I really should have ramped production a whole lot further before I did these, but they're almost built now, so I'm just gonna deal with it. Let's go ahead and start laying out the energy grid, please. Can we just like finish loading so I can do something else with my life instead of sitting here waiting, please? Thank you. I don't really want to fast forward, but I may find this necessary. And we're loading on ammo. Okay, good enough. We're just gonna do that. Because I think it only takes 4 to each one in order to open it up all the way. I'm just not going to move this close enough that it actually starts firing at anything. I'm going to leave it open. Woo! Leoka, thank you much for the 500 bits. I'm not sure why the notification didn't go off, but Streamlabs did not get that particular one. Shall we use the mortars to nuke our enemies? Yes, absolutely. I'm gonna go play this and try to demolish Brink's time. Good. You can watch me play it so you know what to expect and then demolish my times afterwards. Seems totally legit. Let me do a bit more of material generation here. I'm just gonna like drag these out this direction. I really would rather not go into the lower bounds there because that is definitely going to result in me losing a bunch of stuff. Let me go ahead and go up to the top here. And then when we reach across, I'm going to slap a mortar down right there because we need to start hampering the spread of this. There's also good reason to do multiple mortars over on this side, so let's do that. And hopefully by the time I get over here, we will have the materials to actually fuel these. That is ramping. We're at 4.9 generation using 2, so we're saving up. That is good. That means that we should be able to provide more weaponry and actually beat our way down to the little thing we have to rescue here. So I'm going to drop a couple of mortars in and immediately power stall us out. I'm better at efficient placement. I had clean grids of collectors in Creeper World 3. I think that you forget my early optimization phase in Creeper World 3 where I was playing with the symmetry. And I stopped specifically because it took so long to take place. I am sure enough capable of playing symmetrically, yo. Okay, so the mortars are clearing the way back down here. We just have to kind of wait until we have enough space to actually place some things. Which is looking like about now-ish. I'm gonna go ahead and drop a cannon down here too. Okay, it clearly had a connection made down there, and then it's just not connecting. What are you doing? Oh no, it was registering the connection to the cannon and not to the other node. That's what was happening. Just blast this awesome software with mortar shells. Yes, I'm sure that it's resilient and there will be no corruption whatsoever that comes to pass from this. There's no way that this could go poorly. Let's go ahead and drop our mortars down in a bit further because we do want all of these to be firing. Although maybe moving all of them at the same time was not so great an idea, since that does mean that, oh, I don't know, there's not any bullets in the air that are actually shooting at the things that are now damaging my turrets. But here we are. We're at 9 use 8.8 gen, which means that we're not actually stalled, but we're also not looking super great. So I need to put in another round of material collection here, because otherwise we're gonna have some problems. Let's also go this way because I believe the extra power will be super duper good for us. I'm not concerned with actually laying out the entire grid right now, but I will take some extra on the high ground just so we have some extra resources. That seems like a prudent thing to do. All right, so we've got this suppressed, we've got this suppressed. We're going to have mortars up here that keeps this from flowing down. There's more liftic for those totems I have to somehow connect to. Okay, so where is the... Right, totem is at the bottom here. Should not be an issue. We just need to get another round of connectors made down here, and then we need to get the turrets in place, etc., to make this connection here. I'm going to drop a mortar in right there, and then we're going to take one of these mortars and put it in over on this side so that we can kind of move our, where we're eliminating all of this, to the other side next to the cannon. That way we can make a direct connection. I remember from Creeper World 3, Brink isn't a believer in staggered moving approach. It's all or and death. Yeah. Right now, I am really appreciating the fact that there's a lot of games that like shift to a new engine or shift from 2D to 3D or how they're presented, and that fundamentally changes how the games work. And I'm really appreciating right now the level of nostalgia with just, ooh, a valid checksum, install and execute. Hierarchy active, creeper threat identified, mission priority nullification, all other priorities suspended. What? I was expecting more cult virus joy. Instead, I get combat software. Okay, cool. Well, there's our nullifier. Excuse me. Apparently, that was such a great surprise that that snuck out. I am loving the little bit of nostalgia that comes from having a combat system that is so clearly descended from Creeper Worlds in every possible way, but has nice little tweaks made to it. Like, the user interface is objectively better, I feel like, even at this stage, which is pre-release. And just how everything is set up and is operating is really, really clean. I like it. Nullifiers take a long time to build, like 20 seconds. Okay. So we've made the connection there. We need to make a connection over to this side. I'm still unsure if I should have done something with that pyramid. Maybe the answer is yes. I'm not 100% on that. However, I do know that for some reason this has also failed to make a connection, so I'm just going to go ahead and move that down there, and it's fine. We're going to go ahead and drop as well. Oh, there's collision. Okay, so it does not straight up shoot from higher territories to lower territories. It actually has colliding projectiles that are stopped by the shelving on the terrain changes. That is fascinating. Okay. We are in a little bit of new territory now then. And we have to completely enclose this with a nullifier for it to work, apparently. Alright. We will do the thing. We are connected here. We're going to go right down this way. I will sort this later. Let's go ahead and build another tower here. Nullifiers don't work like in 3? Yeah. Yeah, don't worry about the pyramids for now. Okay, cool. Cesores, welcome in, dude. Yeah, I am enjoying this little demo here. It is making me much more look forward to Creeper World 4 actually coming out. Because like I said, I got super duper burnt on 3 because I played so freaking much of it. But this is looking quite nice indeed as a refresh. It will bring some joy and happiness back into it for me. Okay, so the nullifier is down here. It is now loading. Objective obtained. Oh, it built and loaded. Okay, cool. So it's firing. 4 ammo. Oh, you do have to hold this for a long time. Okay. All right, so we've got like little diamonds that are traveling down the lines. These are cubes that are fired from the mortar. Okay, so that's kind of cool. That's kind of cool. I like the look of this. Let me go ahead and build another tower here. I can't quite make it down far enough in one jump to actually make the connection, which is unfortunate. Let me go ahead and drop this down here as well, because we do want to protect our little investment on this side. Okay, so that'll connect there. That will activate the totem over on this side. And then we should be able to calculate our jump back. That is 4. It doesn't kill the emitter, it just stops it from emitting. Oh! Oh, okay. So it's expending an ammo, and you have to keep it supplied with energy to keep it... Oh, that is very different. Okay. So the primary objective is probably no longer going to be... It's probably no longer going to be actual elimination at all costs. Let me get the tower down. I'm not sure why that didn't connect. That is honestly super weird. because I could have sworn that it had a connection there. It's a process now, no more carefree power stall. This is going to directly impact my power stalling habits. Because if I continue to power stall, then all the emitters come back to life and I get more creep. So it does actually directly reward maintaining a healthy economy, which is a really interesting, well, more so than the previous game, which is a really interesting change to make on the underlying mechanics. Okay, lift pod has been moved. That's up. Where? Hold on. Objectives, nullify enemies, activate totems. The totem is activated. Oh, there's another totem. Sorry, my bad. Oof. Oof, 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 oof. Yeah, we need to build that. Whoopsie daisies. Yeah, the other pit. I assume emitters have high energy priority. If not, ouch. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. That could end very, very badly for you if they do not. Okay, so we have the stuff coming in there, and we should have the lift it coming in. Cool. Very cool. So that's gonna, oh look, it actually fills the totem, or makes the totem rise to the top, and then it activates. That is nifty. Find and nullify all other priorities suspended. Citation granted, continue mission to eradicate creeper. Okay, let's just see if we can make it to Mars this time. Right. Who wants to place bets on us not finding our way back to Mars? Okie dokie. So we're obviously not going to be anywhere near the bottom of this because there's people completing it in 6 and 5 minutes, but I'm happy with that time. Especially considering that we could have easily cut like a minute off of it if I had just been paying attention instead of doing my own thing. Alright, that is going to wrap everything up for this video, guys. If you enjoyed it, feel free to drop a like and share it with someone. If you want to support the channel, catch the streams, or join the Discord, check out the links in the description. Thank you all for being at least partially insane, and I will see you in the next one.